2 1 2. There we go. Okay. I'm looking to enter this real quick. Hold on. This is your USD CAD entry. Okay. So this is the first trade we're entering. Well, first of all, I'm live earlier than normal. Simply just because I trade the London session and the New York session, but a majority of my trades have come from the London session. So I was just like, well, might as well trade or live stream my trades I take earlier in the morning. So that's the reason why I'm live so early. Now, why is this trade of interest to me? So we changed the time frames of our indicator. Prior was including the whole sessions. So that'll be Asia 12 to 6, London 7 to 5, New York, and that New York London session overlap, which would be for New York in 12 to, I think, 9 p.m. So it was including those long ranges. And when there would be a sweep, it would be very late in that New York would sweep London sessions from after 5. And obviously, at that time, liquidity is lower, it's less volume rather, not liquidity, it's less volume. So I decided to alter it to where this indicator now highlights the kill zones, which is the areas of most volatility. And the idea behind that is not that we're going to disregard session highs and session lows, but we're just tailoring it to the kill zone highs and lows so that when we have a sweep of that, we can then start looking for more entries, which allows us to get in earlier where there's more volume. I don't want to get into trades where there's no volume in the markets. There's more slippage, more manipulation. I just think there's more uncertainty. So that's my reasoning. We are in this USD CAD trade. Primarily, we break down the trade idea. We swept the Asia session highs. We've displaced back into the range. We're tracing into the imbalance, and we are targeting unmitigated liquidity, which is this Asia session low right here. The only thing I don't like is that we're creating high highs and high lows. That's the only thing I don't like about this trade, is the context. So I do have to be careful with this one. And as such, we'll be very careful with our managing the trade. So these are the areas of lows that I'll be looking for. Taking partials. I'll also be looking at these levels for reactions and whatnot. To hit RTP, that's a 1 to 5. So it's a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. We did get in on my broker a little bit late and with spread, which is 37343. About, yeah. So at the bottom of this candle's stick, pretty much. And our stop loss is just above the fair value gap, as our strategy entails. And that is the first trade of the day. Okay. So I want to know when price gets here. What happens? What happens if it does? Now we're gonna look at some other. What happens here? there news? 8:30 on a Thursday. There was CHF news. Swiss franc. Oh, okay, Swiss franc. Okay, cool. Fortunately, it was a conference on his. Guess it was a value. The only thing reason why I wouldn't enter this is because we kind of delivered to the Asia sessions. The only thing is that though we've delivered, and that's me saying air quotes, it technically hasn't swept Asia highs, so it could still go up. The only kind of concern is I don't think I want to get in, but yeah, this is something I think will go up. It's just that kind of missed entry. We'll kind of just taking this as our only trade today. I think, well, not today, but for now, I don't want to be in multiple trades because I've been getting way too many margin calls. But these, they've displaced to the upside, but they're pulling back. And this one, because this is the fair value gap, this is the order block price has almost come through completely. The fair value gap is now approaching the order block. And with GBP CAD, it's a similar thing. We've pretty much come through the fair value gap. This is the order block. And that's why they're not in sweep plus displays plus retrace sectors, because though it's technically done sweeping displays and it's technically retracing, I don't like it, so it's not going to go into that area there. So we're going to quickly scan these to see if there's any other opportunities. Okay, these tend to be my favorite kind of trades right here, where they sweep the high. So London session, we've swept the Asia session high, we swept the Asia session low, and then if we displace up, wrong time frame. If we displace up, breaking structure, I'll wait for the pullback, and I'll be targeting external liquidity, like up here, for example. This is my favorite trades. They tend to be the highest win rate for me. Win rate, sorry, and also come hand in hand with high risk reward ratios. The only thing about this is that there hasn't been a displacement. It's just gradually gone up, so there's not manipulation here. Unless we go to the 15, of which, again, that still doesn't exist. There's displacement downwards, which you can turn into an inverted fair value gap. So it could close above, retrace back into here, then go up. But I don't really trade inverse fair value gaps as of now. USD Swiss franc has swept the Asia highs. I don't know if this will warrant it to be dropping, to be sold. Again, it's just one candlestick anyway, so it's not enough to be classified as a displacement. Flicking through some of these. I don't have the overall bias for where that Swiss franc is going, so I'm not going to be really looking at these pairs per se for entry reasons. So this is currently sweeping Asia lows. Not really been a displacement. Okay, here we failed to create a more equal highs around this area here, and we displaced to the downside right here. Even Swiss franc alone. So the daily bias, depends how wide you want to look, is bearish. But then we look at the minor swings. we are bullish, which is birthing the concerns I have for this trade. I think what we might do is just really have an aggressive stop loss to protect ourselves. Um, like we did have this idea which delivered, which is a sell in this bullish push. Um, but the fact that we're kind of consolidating here is not really ideal. Okay, we have UPNZD rejecting the bottom of the order block, which is wow. Let's try to find some context. So wait, USD CAD is still pushing up. So the world entered this. How are we looking for context wise? Okay, we have equal highs over here. There is liquidity. We also have the idea of the daily being bullish in the shorter term. I don't know. Let's see what would have happened if we entered. What my stop was like over here. Watch this. USD CAD is not, that's not good. But we're not gonna really close early. Oh, that's just stop loss. Wait, see if I can get a journal up. find a template for me to start journaling properly. Okay, found one. Wait, let me see the example. Boom, boom, date, direction, profit, loss, tools. It's me. Break even, I guess. Entry window, model, tags. Cool, 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 cool. Let's delete all of this. Go back here. Is it still here? Delete these. Is this automatically done? Um, so it's saying, but these are trades I haven't taken, which is why I'm trying to get rid of it. Oh, yeah. When it says mistrades, DB, and review. Wow. Mm-hmm. This looks good, so I want to make an account. opened up. Add a training journal. Okay, so so far I'm not really understanding why on this we have analytics for trades we haven't inputted, especially after the fact I've deleted them. I'm not really understanding this connected database. Replace the existing chart embeds after creating your charts. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why, because so the template for own use. Right, so we've cleared the database. So I don't understand which database is using to create the charts. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so let's say let's input the one we just took. So we took one today at the time. We well, we'll say about 8:30. So it was USD CAD. Another session, took a short. It will be a loss. What do they want me to mark it? We followed our rules. The only thing is we didn't utilize the bias. Whoops. That's literally the only thing. So I don't know if that. I guess that'll count as a no. I'm assuming this is break even. This is no. What does this mean? Entry window. What does that say? New what? New York time. Why would I do New York time? It's GMT. 8 a.m. Model. Yes. Positive tax. I think it was a perfect entry. Negative. Well, we didn't have the larger time frame bias. Count. Let's just put our name. Okay, what else is there? Rating 1 to 5. I say like a 3.5, potentially 5. Win, no. DOW. What does that even mean? Day of the week. Okay, cool. Yes, it's Thursday, March 2026. Yes. Oh, I guess this is number. I've got to change the number so it's not exposing my account. Change it by a certain factor. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to put a minus. Okay. Right. So now we've inputted one. Does it change the charts? This is January. Okay, so okay, I think I understand. Just utilizing somebody else's. So okay, what's some of the things we want? So first thing we want is how does this look? Yes, get one of this. Okay. I get it. I get it. Delete all of this. I'm create my own. we don't actually need to delete it. We can just replace. Okay, so there is an option for, let me just make sure it's on the screen. So the one I have here should replace this. No. Undo. What is this? Okay. So, oh yeah, how do I add this link? Oh, do this first. Let's try it. All in the same tab. Okay, let's go back to the website. That's not the chart I wanted. How do I see this again? This is it. This would be perform summary. Yes, yes. Save. Copy this. Paste. Why does it keep going to that? Delete the chart. Chart. Would be in trades database. And the second one is save at the top right, and embed link will be generated. Okay, okay, embed link. Okay. I think I'm doing it for right. I just need to redo it. By the way, hold on. There's a database. Okay, TradesDB. Now, I want it to be on count growth. I want to do this. It would be summary. Yes. Save. Now this has been generated. Oh, you only get one chart. Of course you do. Of course you do, eh? And let me. It works. What is it a month? The new template. But let's have a quick look at some of the live options. If there's any live trades we can take. Okay, I want to know if this will be a valid buy. We swept the highs, base back up. I want to know. And then you could target like, oh, you could even target. Maybe up here's one. Liquidity here. so maybe aiming for that. The 1 to 4.6. Let's see if that works. Or I am using real money, so like a demo account I'm using to try this out. I'm just risking a lot less. So the reason why I'm entering this as a buy is because we actually have bias. The bias this time has been bullish. Now, I was a bit concerned because I made money here. So we swept this high, we displaced downwards, broke structure, retraced back into this fair value gap, and then sold to the Asia lows. This occasion, we swept the highs, displaced downwards, retraced, but didn't retract or continue the downtrend. Instead, we created a higher high, which is in conjunction with the overall trend, like we saw on the higher time frame, that we are bullish, right? Creating these higher highs and higher lows. So we're buying in conjunction with this. That's the difference between the sell we took and the buy we're taking right now. The reason why I'm entering this though, or I don't normally enter, is I like the structure and shape of entering a sell. I'm first of all a better seller than I'm a buyer. I just for some reason see the market's cleaner now. You can Alt I and it inverts the trade for you or the charts for you, but you have to be a little bit careful because the rules are different. But this is a idea is that it's a continuation. The idea of the fact that we believe that we have the overall bias pushing us up, and the fact that we didn't come back into the range. Normally, when you sweep up, there's some unmitigated liquidity down here. So this is why we're risking a lower amount. Is because though we are buying in conjunction with the buyers, with the fact we swept and stayed above, there's also the idea of well, there's still liquidity down here, so it could eventually come down here. Now, when you have external liquidity like this, they act as magnets. So I would expect price to come up here before coming back down here. Now that we have stayed above, so that's the reasoning as to why we're entering the buy alternative to this. With these ones, so yeah, we're looking at this. I mean, like, it depends how far you look back because here we're bullish, but we just broke structure to the downside on the 2-hourly time frame. And we also have unmitigated liquidity at these equal highs here. So is it enough that we broke structure here that we shouldn't enter buys? We're looking for sells here because look, although the overall trend is bullish, like I don't even know. To be fair, we did displace upwards on the smaller time frame, but it's tough. This is the thing that I struggle with most is the overall trend because there's so many different ways of looking at it that it's a bit difficult to say, okay, I'm confident that this is where price is saying because yeah, I'm looking at the 4-hourly and you can see these high highs, high lows. So I would say it's bullish. So I'll be more prone to buys. But then you go to a 2-hour, we just closed below this low here, which could be a change in delivery and change in state delivery. So there's that. And then there's the fact that okay, on the smaller time frame, we're actually creating these low lows only in the recent term. And yesterday's kind of bias, we were bullish. So is today's bias completely bearish now because of this? And it's like all these interactions, that's my weakness right now. So I was kind of ignoring it prior and then just trading my strategy as it turned out, but it could also cause losses. Especially when I have an instinct telling me, I'm not really liking this. I feel like this could go down or could go up. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because even this, we entered the sell here, didn't work. We disrespected it, came back to retrace it and retest it into the buy. To be fair, we're still ongoing, so we'll see. We'll see how this ends up, and then we'll decide. But for now, I think I want to find a proper trading journal that's not one that wants me to purchase a plan. Like, what's the point of a free trading journal that's not free? So let's close this because I don't need that anymore. Come back here and it's find one. Because I might also, I don't know, kind of just buy my own. There's embedding links. I could just code my own, right? I want to see options, not just. I want completely free. I want to ask Cloud if it can make me one. Wait, just grab this tab. Can you create for me a Notion trading journal which does the following? I want to input my trades, obviously. And with that, I would say pair time a checklist of did I follow rules. In fact, let's actually pull the other one up and we'll try get some information. See if I like some of the things I want to say. Did I follow rules? The Ale, 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 ale. I think this is the only one I want to check. Oh no. Vaccine percentile. Yes, thank you. What do you mean I could trade in terminal? Let's go clean and minimal. See what it does. to. I don't know if there's like a separate thing. Actually, grab the other tab from this. I have the reference. What do you call this? A chart section. Open this calendar option. A daily performance bar chart. What's for that one? Stats page. I like that. I don't know what that diagram's called. A stats diagram. What is this called on me? ChatGPT. It's called Radar chart. What's that? It's that. That's this. And I want this. What do I even call this? Yeah, kinda. If there's any other ones. What other charts they have? I don't know. Mm, I think I prefer one like that. I like trading activity one. trade. His stop loss. Let's have a look. Ow. So we had to put a bit of this low here. Mm. Okay, so how do I? Okay, so I have to external. Oh, oh, so this is gonna be like a whole thing. Okay, I might do this off stream. Getting a bit technical. I thought it could just be a quick thing. But anyway, let me just explain this one trade I took. So there's a video playing. Okay, thank you very much. I'll come back to you. Right, the reason I entered this is a buy. Daily time frame, but bullish in the short term. Obviously, there's this big push to the downside. But since here we've been creating high highs, high lows. Smaller time frame, we then also have these equal highs over here, which we didn't break, which is also lines up with this today's Asia session. Then London session, we swept the Asia session once, swept it twice, and we had this order block, which prices respected on a larger time frame, and this seems to have displaced on the smaller time frame these lower highs over here. You can see displacement has pushed, quit breaking this high, this high, this high, and it's about to break this high. So that's the reason why I got into this specific one. And I'm targeting these equal highs. I think with that daily kind of bias, this could definitely come through. And it's a big trade. So yeah, we entered this sell last time, I think, or maybe just watched it. Didn't go all the way to plan, consolidated, pushed up. I think it's trying to get here as this magnet, but it took out, we didn't actually take these out, but it made equal highs over here. Came back down into this consolidation zone. And what happened? We pushed up just to meet the Asia session highs. Came back down again. This is the third time, and I'm expecting to push this time to take out these highs. So that's the reasonings behind this trade. This one I just wanted to see if we could enter the buy. On the larger time frame, it's appeared as a wick. On the smaller time frame, it's appeared as a retest. So we'll see which time frame wins, and we'll see if this goes up or down. I'm very, very curious. I'm gonna hold this just so I can see where price ends up, because I believe this to be a magnet, which is pulling price. But if we see with GBP and ZD, just because it's a magnet, this occasion where it pushed all the way up here doesn't mean that it was going to take out this place. And to be fair, it was actually an equal high prior. It only became an equal high when we pushed up this next time. So we'll see what happens with both of these trades. It'll be very interesting to see. And yeah, we'll go from there. I mean, I don't really have any clean trades per se right now. I'm not trading Swiss franc because it's news influenced. So those are why I'm not taking those. These are the best of the best, and we'll see. Let's see how we do. So I'm probably gonna end stream, do some things off stream, and then I might stream again later today. We'll see. Depends how I feel, and then we'll go from there. Next week I might do a thing where I just don't trade, but I just study, depending on what happens for the rest of this week and how I feel and where I think we should go. But again, I thank you guys for tuning in, and for those that watch this back, shout out to you. This is day 28, I believe. We're gonna keep coming every day, and every day we're gonna keep making sure that we are doing something that's pushing us closer to our goal. We have to reach 1 million by next week. Next week. By next latest end of this year. So we don't have much time. We're already 3 months in. We have 9 more months. So we need to get that consistency, finalize the strategy, finalize how we're going to be taking the trades, and we want to spend maximum 2 months. So this is day 28. So by the end of next month, which is April, it's the start of May, I should have got a consistent strategy down so that I can start pushing more capital to buying funding accounts into larger trades, a larger account size, etc., etc. So we'll go from there. But we take each day as it comes, and we will always keep walking towards our goals. And I want to thank you guys again for tuning in, for being a part of the journey, and being as transparent as possible. And I will see you guys tomorrow or later today if we are blessed. And I will catch you guys later. It's been your boy CJ Assy, day 28.